old is Brick?
24, I think.
Uh-huh. So you must have had this fling when? No,
1960.
Right. So think back. What was that year like, whoopee-wise? Did you go to the circus and fall in love with a fire eater or possibly a bareback rider or whatever she might have... I knew it. You have no shame whatsoever.
Augusta, I have to think for a while. I'm going to take a walk.
Well, don't you think it's a little late for thinking? You should have done that before you decided to populate half the population of Santa Barbara. What? Bloopers.
Nick, did anybody get hurt? Look at me. There's not a mark on either samurai, and if you hadn't come out into the hallway, you wouldn't have known anything was going on.
Oh, no. Funny how the whisper of falling bodies clued me in.
Sam and I had it under control.
This time, suppose your reflexes take the day off, then what?
Then, que sera, sera.
Sorry, I'm not old enough to know that.
Nick, the last thing I wanted was this thing to affect you and Kelly, even marginally. Sam and I stay here. We don't even darken your doorway.
I have a better idea.
What?
Give Carlo back the map and forget about the
Come
gold.
on, you can't mean that. You've got to be kidding. We're going to let some international hood waltz right into Sam and I's dream?
Hey. You're not just going to open the door, are you? Yeah. Wait, you're not just a wee bit afraid that old friend of yours might turn up on you again like a bad penny?
No. Rule of thumb, Nick. Bad guys never knock.
Hi, guys. I thought you might be hungry. Brought you some juice, some milk, some sweet rolls, the whole bit.
What is this?
It's breakfast.
Kelly, you are crazy.
What do you mean? Last night we discussed that if Dylan and Sam were going to stay here, we needed food and supplies.
And I said that I would be the one to bring it in here.
And he didn't, so thanks.
Well, I was going to do it any minute. I was going to bring the food in. I told you not to set foot in this place again. Didn't you hear me?
I know he's right, Kelly. I don't want you to take any chances on getting... Sam, what are you doing?
Heads up, gang. Two guys in a TV truck just followed me for over 6 blocks. And something tells me they got more on their minds than adjusting somebody's fine tuning.
You want to run that by me again about nobody getting hurt?
Now, you listen to me. 2 young, unskilled men should not be a problem for a professional. Instead, he lets himself get caught and sent home like a foolish child. So, let us dedicate today to success and the rectifying of mistakes. Do you understand? Good. Otherwise, this ship will be reporting a terrible tragedy. Certain members of the crew will be, well, let's say, lost at sea, Now, you find those 2 today, or you will be one of the missing. Oh, Morgana. You're killing me. Oh, don't stop.
Yeah, but how could Minx hide something so obviously crucial from her own son?
I'm beginning to think the only way to get the truth out of your mother is to have her subpoenaed.
I think the only way to get the truth out of her now is... No, not even the Chinese water torture would break her this time.
Why is she so adamant? If Brick perished, the thought turns out to be related to this family. Well, wouldn't be surprising, would it?
I'm still not sure that that's what she's doing.
I'm getting more sure all the time. I've learned a lot in the last few months, and that it is truly the wise child who knows his own father, and obviously Channing Capwell didn't.
Augusta...
Well, who knows? Maybe Brick and Channing share a chromosome or 2.
You better not be thinking what I think you're thinking.
We all know that Sophia was not your only indiscretion. Lionel, tell me something. Is another youthful folly about to come home to roost? Come on, spit it out.
Spit out what?
Are you Brick's father?
Amy, it's crazy. It's not what you want. It's not what I want.
It may be the only way, Brick. I want to marry you. If anything gets in our way, I don't know that I could stand it.
Well, look, maybe things will clear up by the time the big day rolls around.
And what if they don't? Come on. Let's go to Las Vegas and get married right now. We'll come back as husband and wife. What else matters?
A real wedding for my wife matters. Having the blessing of my friends and my family, that matters.
Lionel and Augusta are gearing up for the battle of the century. I don't want our wedding to get lost in between counter-offenses.
Damn them.
Besides, elopements can be very romantic. Exciting, spur of the moment.
Even if you're eloping with a guy accused of a felony?
Especially then.
What happens if he happens to be the illegitimate son of somebody he doesn't even know?
I only count 2 strikes. Takes 3 before you're out.
Just please tell me that that is not a serious question.
Just answer it, and then we'll argue whether it's serious or not.
Oh, I don't believe this is happening.
Excuse me.
Yes, Janice, what is it?
I was wondering if you need me or if I might be able to take the morning off.
No, we need you. We have an appointment downtown.
Oh, fine. I'll bring the car around.
You can take off when we get back if you like.
I would appreciate it. There's some people I really need to see.
Okay.
We'll be ready to leave at 9.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I suppose I ought to get my purse.
What?
I said we're leaving soon. I may as well.
No, I heard what you said. I just can't believe you said it. You look me in the eye and you practically accuse me of a capital punishment, and in the next breath you say, "Oh, excuse me, I have to go get my purse."
Well, you didn't seem very interested in answering my question, so I thought I'd put my attention on another matter.
Well, I did not. I'm not Brick's father.
How can you be so sure?
How can I be sure? I'm not in the habit of impregnating women and then forgetting about it.
Well, suppose she didn't tell you. I mean, Brick's mother could be any number of young girls whose favors you enjoyed and lo those many years ago. I mean, just think about it. This poor, simple girl finds herself in a family way and decides not to make any embarrassing problems for the upwardly mobile Lionel Lockridge.
I seriously doubt that, Augusta.
How old is Brick?
24.
Uh-huh. So you must have had this fling when? No,
1960.
Right. So think back. What was that year like, whoopee-wise? Did you go to the circus and fall in love with a fire eater, or possibly a bareback rider, or whatever she might have... I knew it. You have no shame whatsoever.
I am going for a walk, Augusta, and I'm going to think for a while.
Don't you think it's a little late for thinking now? You should have done that before you decided to father half the population of Santa Barbara.
Rick, I want to marry you now, not when everything's all neat and tidy. I want to show the world that I believe in you.
Baby, it's a beautiful thought.
It's the
just
strongest statement I can make in the face of these ridiculous accusations from the Lockridges.
Look, yeah, I was just thinking that maybe if we just wait one more day, maybe this whole craziness will just... All right. Okay, I'm crazy, I know.
Honey, when people find out you've been fired because of suspected embezzlement, you're bound to get some strange reactions. It's only human nature for people to want to back off.
Yeah.
But if we go ahead with our wedding plans, what with the sky falling in on us, wouldn't that go a long way towards making any doubts disappear?
When was it?
When was what?
Big raffle in the sky when I won the grand prize.
No, I'm the one who's lucky.
You want to fight about it?
No. I want to get married.
So do I.
Come on, Kelly, let's get out of here while we still can.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Oh, of course you wouldn't. You've never done anything rational in your life. Why should you start now?
If there is someone waiting outside...
Two someones. Isn't that what you said?
Hey, listen, if the guys in the truck are who I think they are, Nick.
All I'm saying is if Carlo's men are outside, You want to run right into them? I don't want them to see you coming out of the apartment and use the two of you to get to us.
Now, look, he may have a point. Why don't we just stay here, Nick, and call the police?
Call the police? Yeah, Dylan, why don't we just get the cops in on this?
What is so funny?
Yeah, what is so funny here?
Look, until we can flush Carlo out of the woodwork, what would we tell the police? Even your friend Cruz was reluctant to get involved until we had some concrete evidence that Carlo existed.
Not to mention the fact that if we tell the cops about the map and the gold, then it's up for grabs for everybody and his brother.
Which reminds me. Well, if we're expecting company, we should do something about this and this.
Hey, wait, it's bad luck to open those doors.
Can't hurt us, Kelly. You and I have had our bad luck for the day. Trapped in this room with these two lunatics.
Let me see that mirror. Man, this thing is beautiful. That's pure gold.
Yeah, we
isn't it?
can't admire this all day. We've got to get out of here, you know?
If you'll give me a chance, I will go outside in a few minutes and see if the coast is clear. If it is, then we'll think about letting you guys go.
Listen, it's pretty quiet out there. No sign of the guys I saw. Maybe it's okay now.
I don't think so, Sam.
Oh, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Some ancient tribal custom you picked up in the bush?
No,
What?
you're gonna think this is crazy, but
Probably.
Come on, tell us anyway. Come
Go
on.
ahead, tell him.
okay. My finger starts to hurt like some people when they get ESP, and when it's really gonna hit the fan, the old pinky starts to throb.
Oh, really?
New one on me.
Hey, don't laugh. Last time it happened, our plane veered off course and we found ourselves duking it out with a typhoon.
Yeah.
Not to mention that we lost an engine and a part of the tail section. Do you remember that?
How could I forget that?
What, your
I was-
pinky? It hurts now, is that it?
I'm telling you, it's aching.
Why don't we just cut it off? End the pain forever.
Oh, Nico, boy, if you just give me a chance, I'll get you out of here safely.
I don't picture the four of us setting up housekeeping. So, how long are we supposed to wait before you come up with a brainstorm, huh? The clock is running. How long are we supposed to wait?
Come on, damn it, Nick, give me a chance.
I have given you 1,000 chances. It doesn't make any difference. Given the option of taking the same safe course of action, like going to the police and giving up the map that could cost us all of our lives, no, you'd rather play Treasure Island.
Look, I believe in dreams. They're worth fighting for. I won't apologize for that.
Dylan, this is not a game. You either give up that dream or you give up your life.
Oh, no!
What's the matter?
Oh, no! This, I was putting food in garbage disposal and it got slipped in there, I guess.
What slipped?
I don't know how this can happen. I had it right here. Now it's wedged in.
Kelly, what are you talking about?
No. The gold, the nuggets in there.
You dropped it in the garbage disposal.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the window seat will be great. No, we'll pick them up at the airport. Thank you.
Oh,
We're booked on a 12 o'clock flight.
noon.
Yeah.
Gives you less than 4 hours to back out.
I'm not backing out. Would you please get used to it?
Guess I'd better, huh? So this is it, isn't it? I mean, it's really coming true?
It is. I can't believe it. I'm gonna explode.
Yeah, me too. Amy, I love you doesn't even come close to saying what I feel right now.
Say it anyway.
I love you with all my heart.
I love you too. If we keep this up, we're gonna miss our flight.
Okay, but you owe me some heavy in-flight necking, all right?
Okay, it's a date.
Okay.
But
What?
if you'll excuse me right now, I'm gonna go upstairs and panic.
Why? What's there to panic
Because
about?
I don't have a prayer of transforming myself into a bride by 12 o'clock.
Baby, there's no transformation required. You couldn't be more beautiful than you are right now.
You want me to say I do in my jeans?
Yeah, we'll put on a dress then.
Not a dress, the dress. It has to be the dress. This is my wedding day. Why didn't I think about this before? I've got a shampoo.
Right, okay.
Shampoo. I got to Johnny. What are we gonna do about Johnny?
Well, he's never been to Vegas. Maybe he's real good at slots.
I'm
huh?
really serious.
Well, look, I'm sure your mom would love to take care of him.
Oh, I hope so. I better call her.
Hey, my mom too.
No,
no.
first.
I got a call. I'll get the Wait. I'm bigger.
Hi. You're back. Hi, congratulations. Why? You look like you won the lottery.
We won more than that, Julia. I'm telling you right now, I feel like my problems are on another planet.
No, his problems are just beginning. You see, I convinced him to run away with me. We're getting married today in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I don't have time to buy you a wedding present.
I'm so glad you said that. I figured you'd be thinking we were real crazy to do this now.
I understand perfectly. Oh, boy, I hate to put a damper on this.
What?
I don't know how long you're going to be able to have your honeymoon for. I came to warn you, Augusta and Lionel have set the wheels in motion to prosecute. Do you have a lawyer?
No, but I guess I better get one, huh?
You really need one, Brick, and you need to figure out who set you up. I have a feeling that you know, and I'm not sure why you're keeping it from me. Well, did you decide to confess?
There's nothing to confess.
What do you take me for? Brick Wallace's birth date comes up and you almost keel over. What is that?
Hadn't we better get going? We're going to be late for that appointment.
The hell with the appointment, Lionel. I want the truth from you.
Mr. and Mrs. Lockridge, the car's ready.
Thank you, Janice. Coming, Augusta?
Mrs. Lockridge, would you mind if I took this magazine to read while you're at your meeting?
Why don't you ask Mr. Lockridge? And don't expect any kind of an answer from him. I couldn't get one.
I am so sorry, Dylan. Are you getting it?
I don't know. It's wedged in there pretty tight.
Listen, I don't know how I can let this happen. Why don't you just tell me how much it is and I'll reimburse you, okay?
Well, I don't know about that, Kelly. You know, the price of gold fluctuates every day. Maybe you should check the commodity pages.
Why don't you just turn the disposal on?
Well, Sam, I'm not in the mood. Wait a second. Wait. Here we go.
Way to go, buddy. Good luck, charm. Would someone happen to have a pair of wire cutters?
Wire cutters?
What are you concocting now?
An alarm system, so we don't get caught by surprise like we did last night.
What good is alarm going to do you now? Carlo knows you're here. All he has to do is wait you out.
You know, that's something that I can't figure out is how he found us so fast.
You know, neither can I. Since I told him if I should ever live through having my head bashed in on a daily basis, I'd meet you in Chicago. Now, Chicago, Illinois is a long way from California.
Tell me something. Now, after you escaped, how long was it before you found the coffin?
Well, you talk about luck. I wasn't out of there more than 2 minutes before a truck stopped up at a supply depot practically right in front of me. I jumped on the back, and next thing I knew, there was this coffin just begging for me to come inside.
Boy, was that lucky, huh?
Hey, man, the gods are with me. What can I say? Okay, Dylan, I know that look in your eye. What's wrong?
Who in their right mind, like right after they fly the coop, runs into the perfect getaway car? Sam, you and I were taught better than that.
Dylan, you don't think.
Oh, of course I think. I know. You led Carlo right to us, buddy. Nice work.
Let me make this easy for you. Now, there's got to be a reason why you shut up every time I ask you this question. I think it's very sweet of you to protect my feelings, but if you know who the suspect is, I need to know. I want her name out in the open. Notice that I said her name. Am I getting warm? Look, you don't have to tell me, Brick. I know that there's no love lost between you and Augusta. And I will take your silence as confirmation.
I'm sorry about this, Julia.
I don't want anyone to be sorry on their wedding day. In fact, I think we should table this discussion to something brighter and better. Like, when are you leaving?
Yes.
Okay.
We're booked on a 12 o'clock flight if we can pull ourselves together. Julia, there's so much to do.
All right. Well, let me help you. I'm
Okay.
great at this. I will use this, and we'll make a checklist, and we'll check everything out.
Okay.
I'm very
Ready.
organized.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Bride.
Got it.
Yes.
Check. A groom.
Yeah.
Right.
Check.
We're in better shape than I thought.
Okay. All right. Ring.
Uh-huh.
You are planning on exchanging vows using a ring.
I better make some calls.
We're not sending out for pizza here.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll handle it. Well, unless, of course, dear, you'd like to use the ribbon I gave you before.
A ribbon? We kind of faked it for the engagement. We
Yeah.
don't know that we can do that forever.
All right, knock it off. Enough mush. Miss Perkins, come with me. Otherwise, you're going to be late for your wedding. We don't have anything to wear. We need to find something to wear. Something to wear. Stop. Oh, no, silly.
Jewelers.
Oh, Morgana. Send Martin for some goat cheese for lunch and, make sure that it's wrapped in grape leaves, the way I like it.
Certainly, sir. Anything else?
Oh, water biscuits, of course, and, about a dozen Blue Points and a bottle of Mersault, and perhaps some, blackberries.
Sir, I'm not sure blackberries are in season. I'm sure Martin will find some.
For sure. Come in. Well, what's the latest with Hartley?
Well, he's moved. Must have left his brother's place last night.
And where is he now?
We're working on it.
Not soon enough. Mr. Dylan Hartley will be apprehended by the end of this day. For you, my friend, might just furnish a happy repast for our friends out there. Shucks.
You're wrong. It wasn't a setup.
They work you over. They find out that they're not going to get anything that way. What's their alternative? They let you escape.
Nobody let me do anything, Dylan. Do you know what it was like getting out of there? Do you? If it hadn't been for the girl, man.
What girl?
Yeah, what girl?
Some girl, she worked for Carlos. She spoke very little English. She took a liking to me.
She took pity on the poor American. Whammo, your ticket to freedom?
It wasn't that cut and dry.
She worked for Carlo. When she came on to you, she was still working for Carlo, only you were too dumb to see it.
Dylan, come on, give him a break. He wanted to get out of there, wouldn't you?
Yes.
No. Dylan's right. I should have realized that they were fixing it so that they could follow me. The truck, the coffin. They had it all planned.
Listen, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yeah, what?
The coffin. When you found it, there wasn't anything in it, was there?
You mean anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sure there was. If the coffin had been empty, I might have started to wonder. As it was, I should have been wondering anyway. I let you down.
Forget it.
Oh, man. I blazed a trail right to you.
It's okay. Look, I owed you one anyway.
You know, you're right. You really did, as a matter of fact, because I wanted to talk to you about it. Do you remember the last time when we were...
Wait a minute. Are we going to trade adventure stories all day, or are we going to think of some way to protect ourselves from the next ambush? Hey.
Well, I'm beginning to think that maybe there won't be an ambush.
What, your fingers stop hurting?
No, but if those guys outside are Carlos, they're sure waiting a long time to make their move. I'm thinking that maybe they really are TV repairmen. Which also leads me to say, Sam, I think it's time we did something about this map. We should have done this a long time ago. All I need is a couple of things. Such a brown shopping bag, a couple of other things.
And no more dry cell batteries, I hope.
No, I don't think so. I think the supplies we have are readily available.
Okay, what do you need?
Well, first off, I need some blood.
Blood.
Yeah.
Type A or type O, what is your pleasure?
Are you volunteering?
I'm volunteering to have you committed.
Look, there is a reason for this, Nick. I'm going to make a map. It's going to be slightly off the real map. I'm going to let Carlo get a hold of it and see where it takes him.
Great idea.
Okay, Kelly, what I need from you is some brown wrapping paper or a shopping bag, as long as it doesn't have any writing on it. And I need a black pen.
Black pen, right here.
Oh, perfect.
I don't see how a shopping bag is going to fool Carlo.
You'll just hold on a second, I'll tell you. More so, I'll show you.
This is a lot of lines.
Now, what's
That's
that?
This is a river,
Yeah, well, which river?
a Tragoo. And this is the state railroad that runs right alongside of it.
Which is 200 miles away from the gold. Buddy, pure genius, pure
That's
genius.
right. Now I'm gonna
All right.
put some code letters right in here,
Don't forget the
and
small
right
kids.
down here.
You know, Dylan, this just might work.
It just might. Now, the reason that I used code letters was because I disguised the strata, the longitude, and the latitude. Even right over here, if you'll look, you'll see the meters right along the creek bed.
This stuff is complicated.
Well, see, it has to be, or else Carlo wouldn't believe that this would be the right map.
Well, hold on. Now, you got to mess it up like the real thing.
Yeah, I know. Just give me some time.
This is much too new.
Well, I know. Hold on a second.
Take your time. Take your time.
It's a great book, though.
Okay, we're gonna give it a couple of wrinkles. Pull it back out.
You're gonna make it dirty. What are you gonna use?
Okay, this one's
Okay.
ripped over here. Put a stain on it.
You know, you could do my laundry.
Now for some blood.
You have to do the blood?
Yes, because the original map had blood on it.
Right on. Mine.
Well, you did a lot for the first cost, so this time it's my turn. Go ahead.
Oh, I can. I might even enjoy this. Go
Come on
ahead. Cut him.
Ow! Sorry, babe.
It's all right. It's all right. It's a
Come
little
on, get it
cut.
down a little bit.
We're down here in the corner.
There you are. There you are.
Well, that's
Just a
looking
little
better.
splotch. Just a
Yeah.
little splotch.
Okay, perfect.
Crumple the. Oh, who can that be? As far as anyone knows, this place is vacant.
Maybe it's the wrong number.
All right, all right.
It's gotta be the wrong number.
Just hold it down. Let me find out who it is. Hello?
Is Kelly there?
Who is this?
This is Brick Wallace. I
Call the Capitals and,
Brick, I didn't recognize your voice. This is Nick. How are you?
good. I didn't recognize yours either. Listen, Rosa.
told me Kelly might be there, but as long as I have one of you, I just want to deliver my message.
What message?
Amy and I are going to get married today in Las Vegas.
Now, look, I know it's short notice, but we'd love for you and Kelly to stand up for us.
Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Brick and Amy are getting married today. They want us to come.
You're kidding! Well, tell him yes. Here, let me do it. Hi!
Congratulations, I can't believe it.
Well, great. Can you be there?
Yeah, we'd love to, but hang on. Here, talk to Nick.
Okay.
Just
Tell me when you want us.
All right, now there's a
Flight leaving at noon. I've taken care of the tickets, so all I have to do is pick them up.
We will be there.
Okay.
Brick,
Uh-huh.
this is an honor.
No. It's an honor for me. It is ours. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
You mean we're actually going?
I can't think of a better place to be for the next couple of days than out of town. Maybe by the time we get back, this madness will be over.
Okay, wait. What about those guys? What if they're out there waiting for us?
They're probably gone by now, and I'll take that chance.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, if you'll excuse us, we'll leave you to your bloodletting. Try not to get yourselves killed while we're gone.
What's to worry about? Bad guys don't knock, right?
It's me. It's Janice.
Dylan, I've got it. I've solved everything. Now you can afford to mount a whole expedition to find that gold.
What?
I'm going to make us rich all by myself.
You're gonna make us all rich? How?
All I have to do is take my clothes off.
Well, the DA certainly was cooperative, wasn't he?
He should be. We have a very good case against Brick. I hope we don't have to put up with a lot of bureaucratic foot dragging.
I'm sure he'll move as quickly as he can, Augusta. Anyway, it's completely out of our hands right now.
What do you think Minx will do when she finds out what we've done?
She'll probably start by ripping our tongues out.
She's so blindly loyal to Brick. Has she ever met Mrs. Wallace?
I suppose she might have met her when Brick was in the hospital or something.
Ah, yes, and that's what I'm supposed to believe is the first time you saw Mrs. Wallace.
Augusta, I told you that I have no intention of discussing this any further. And I meant it, so don't bring it up.
Well, I haven't said all I have to say about it.
Really? Well, I'm about to make a reservation at the Orient Express for dinner. Now, if you promise not to dredge it up again, I may ask you to join me.
I can't promise that, Lionel.
Really? Well, then I shall have to eat my Dover sole alone.
I hear she hasn't left Santa Barbara. She never went back home.
Who?
Rick's mother. So tempted for old time's sake to call her. I mean, maybe she likes Dover sole.
Augusta, I'm going to tell you the last time. I don't remember ever having seen that woman in my life. I may have run into her at the hospital, but I wouldn't recognize her if I saw her right now.
I don't believe you.
What else is new?
This is the best news I've had in weeks.
Yeah, I was afraid that maybe you might think the timing was kind of strange.
Well, the timing is pretty bad.
What?
I mean, you should have married Amy long before now.
I know I don't know why I was waiting so long. I mean, I loved her practically from the first minute I saw her.
Oh, so did I. I mean, even the first time that we met up in Chico, I knew she was the right woman for you. She's got spirit, you know? I mean, she bounces back just like you do.
You know, she helped me a lot when I was sick. She never let me give in to it.
Amy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You look beautiful.
Yeah.
She's not even in her wedding dress yet.
Oh, now listen, you got to make sure that you take lots of pictures, and then we're going to have a big party when you get back. Oh, will you look at them? Oh, I feel like I should be throwing rice right now.
I think we should give them a moment alone. It might be the only moment they get all day.
No, I don't, Rachel.
I've got clients. But I'm not going to be thinking about my work at all. I'm going to be thinking about you and how happy you are.
I got to go, too. Oh, I always wanted a daughter. I can't believe I'm finally getting my wish.
Thank you for coming by to wish us well. It means a lot.
Mom.
Oh, baby.
Thanks.
Have a good day and a perfect wedding, and I love you.
Talk to you when I get back.
Okay.
We'll see ya. Here,
Bye.
let me-
Oh, wait, Julia, wait. It can't be a perfect day without one last thing. Now, I don't know, if you were thinking about wearing something old and something new and all that stuff, but I would really be very proud if you just take that handkerchief of mine and carry it today.
Thank you. I'll use it as something borrowed.
Now, you
Thank
take
you, Mom.
care, you two.
Okay, careful
Bye.
now. Bye-bye.
Your mother is very wonderful.
Yeah, she thinks you're pretty wonderful, too. I don't know where she gets these crazy ideas.
Probably from her crazy son.
Yeah, he's pretty strange, always attracts trouble. Your life is liable to turn upside down if you go through with this.
It already has. I don't expect it to ever be normal again.
Good. In that case.
What are you doing?
Well, you see, normal guys, they always seem to carry their brides in. Well, you see, I'm going to carry my bride out.
All you have to do is fill out this form. I send in some pictures, and I could win $10,000.
And get a staple in your navel.
And if you win, you're the centerfold? Is that the deal?
Yeah, but I don't care about that. It's the money. If I could make it possible for Dylan to go back and get that gold, I would be so happy.
Janice, if you win that contest, and if you don't, it's only because the judges are blind, that money would be yours. I would want you to keep it.
Why?
Yeah, why not?
Well, look, I'm very touched, but I wouldn't want you doing that for me.
I just don't think you want to do it at all. Something tells me he's not ready to share you with the rest of the world.
Look, this is Janice's fantastic chassis. She can make the decision to do what she wants to. All I'm saying is that the money would be yours. I want you to keep it.
Dylan, what happened to your usual selfish nature? We need the money.
Oh, I probably don't have a snowball's chance, but who knows?
Sure you
Can I
do.
just look at that for a second?
Oh, sure. You thinking about entering too?
Oh, no. I don't have the guts to.
Oh, hey, I've got it all figured out. I don't even need a photographer. I just put the camera on automatic. I'm all by myself. I'm sure you could do it.
No, look. You still have to send the pictures to the judges. I might as well face it. I'm kind of chicken. I don't think I'll ever be Miss January. Okay, airport. We have to go to the airport.
Yeah, we're
Nick
out
and I
of
are
here
leaving.
while the getting is good. Now,
Yep.
you take good care of those two gentlemen, and someone's got to keep them on a straight and narrow, okay?
You two guys take care of yourself, too. And look, don't do anything crazy like having a double wedding.
No, I'm not making any promises, but we just might get carried away. Stay in one piece, please. I want to find you both here when we get back.
See you guys.
Sam, Janice.
Oh, listen.
Bye.
Be careful out there.
Hi. Hi. Who died?
No one.
You look exceedingly morose.
I went to see Amy and Brick today.
What on earth for? We have nothing to say to them.
I have plenty to say to them. I think they are two of the most lovely people, and I think it's criminal that their happiest moment is ruined by a misunderstanding that's blown completely out of proportion.
My dear sister, what's out of proportion is the loss. A theft of $50,000 is not going to be dismissed as a boyish prank.
Why are you so sure that Brick did that?
Oh, do we have to go through this all over again? You saw the deposit slips, you saw the withdrawal slips, you saw the form he filled out to open a Swiss bank account. Tell me, counselor, is he innocent?
I still think he was set up.
Oh, please, that's ridiculous.
You refuse to entertain the possibility, don't you? You want him guilty. Why do you dislike him so much?
There are several reasons. I have a husband whose mother decides to ignore him in favor of a total stranger, and she also insists on giving him power and position that Lionel should have. That is not right.
That doesn't make Brick guilty of grand larceny.
He saw a chance for a quick killing, and he took it.
Brick is not like that. He wouldn't do something like that.
Maybe the district attorney will prove differently.
You've already been to the DA?
Mm-hmm, this morning.
Oh, well, that's fine, because they won't hear about it till they get back.
Get back from where?
Las Vegas. They're getting married today.
Las Vegas? How could they even think of leaving this jurisdiction without... We'll see about that.
What are you doing?
We'll see. Yes. District Attorney's office, please. Would you put me through to Mr. Patterson? Mr. Patterson, it's Augusta Lockridge. I thought you ought to know that Brick Wallace is on his way out of town. Yes, Las Vegas for a quickie wedding. I thought you were on top of things like that. Well, please do. Thank you. Julia? Damn, she's gone. Well, Lionel thinks he's going to have a nice lunch at the Orient Express. We'll see. The more, the merrier.
Hello?
Hello? Is this Mrs. Wallace?
Yes. Who's calling, please?
This is Augusta Lockridge.
Lockridge? I don't think that I want to talk to you.
I'm sure you weren't expecting to hear from me after all those terrible things your son's been going through.
I just don't understand why you're harassing him this way. I mean, he's been so good to your family. He's such a hard worker.
Oh, Mrs. Wallace, I couldn't agree with you more. I feel just awful about what's happened.
Then why did you start it in the first place?
Well, it was my husband. He's always had some kind of a problem with Brick that I just never understood. Look, maybe you and I could meet and find some way to work this out. I mean, I'm a mother, too, and I know how you must feel. Would you possibly be free around noon today? We could meet for lunch?
I don't know, Mrs. Lockridge.
Well, you might give me some ideas about how I could get through this thing with my husband. I mean, there must be some way to get him to listen to reason and drop these charges.
Where do you want to meet?
How about the Orient Express at noon?
All right. I'll be there.
Janice? Janice, I need a ride to the Orient Express. Huh, right. Lionel magnanimously gave you the day off. Never a chauffeur when you need one.
Freeze frame!
Crying out loud! Don't you guys ever knock?
I'm sorry. We forgot. We're the good guys.
forget. It's very important.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, excuse me. I'm meeting Mrs. Lockridge. Is she here yet?
You're Mrs. Wallace?
Yes.
She said to apologize. She's been delayed.
Oh, not long, I hope.
Not long. She asked if you could wait in the bar.
All right.
May I get you something?
Yes, a glass of white wine, I guess.
Cheers.
So you wouldn't recognize her if you saw her again.
All right, go for it.
It's all hooked up.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna get fried. This.
All right.
Oh, you're a genius. That ought to make somebody think twice.
Yeah, well, maybe we can get some sleep tonight.
Oh, we got a lot to do before tonight, pal.
Oh, man, can't we wait till tomorrow?
Look, the sooner that Carlo gets his hands on the new map, the sooner he gets out of our hair.
Yeah, but getting his hands on the map means that somebody's got to get their hands on us
You gotta
first.
be wearing padding. I put some extra padding in the lining of this jacket. It's not gonna be so bad.
Dylan, it's going to be bad for whichever one of us is carrying the map. Okay, hot shot. How do we decide who goes first? Who's the lucky one?
Fair is fair. We'll flip a coin. Call it.
Heads. No, tails.
Tails, was it?
Yeah.
Heads.
You know, this does not have enough padding.
Look, you're gonna be fine. It's got more than enough padding. As soon as they find the map, they're gonna leave you alone.
Wait. You know, these guys like to bash faces in. At least I can protect my teeth.
What are you doing?
Look, I saw Marlon Brando do this in The Godfather.
Oh, great. So it'll come in really handy when Carlo makes us an offer we can't refuse. Come on, let's go. Let's beat it.
I feel better. Got cotton in my mouth. I feel much better.
You feel much better?
All right, I'm ready.
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're bad?
Okay, we're bad.
All right.
We're bad.
So we're ready?
We're ready.
All right, after you.
Oh,
Sam!
Dylan.
This is great. I don't think that I have ever seen two people look so happy.
Well, you don't exactly look miserable yourself.
Yeah.
When did you say Kelly was going to get here?
Oh, she went to pick up a bag. She'll be here in a few minutes. Ted's going to drive her.
She needs luggage for one afternoon.
Well, we thought we'd spend a couple days, make a vacation out of it.
Hey, that's great. Good.
There
Julia, what's
you are.
wrong?
I've been looking all over for you.
Well, why? We just got a rain, came back
Oh,
here.
Julie, it's beautiful. You want to see it?
No, I don't want to see it. I want you to get on the plane right now and don't ask me any questions.
Julia, what's the matter?
Don't ask me any questions. Let's go.
We can't board yet. They won't allow
You
us.
asked them to board early. You tell them you just got out of the hospital and there's something wrong and you need to. Let's go right now. Come on.
Mr. Wallace.
What? Yeah.
Barnaby Wallace?
Uh-huh.
Police.